Gratitude Show. Shout out to our audience from all around the world, all around the country. I love it. That's what Thanksgiving is about, bringing in just about everyone and showing love. And we have an all-star lineup of love chefs who are sharing favorite recipes with the Tam Fam. What's next on our Thanksgiving menu? We had our ham. We've had our potato gratin. We need a little green.
Yeah.
I think a green bean casserole. All right, classic. Now, I'm going to be honest. I normally don't cheer on the greens.
I know you don't.
Not. And
it took some good arm twisting to get her to eat some vegetables.
But this green bean casserole is legendary because our next guest is known for his food that tastes like home. Eric Kim is a best-selling author of Korean American, a New York Times food writer, and I'm proud to say a friend of the Tam Fam. Please welcome back to the show, Eric Kim! When you go to Thanksgiving, the first thing people ask is like, how's it going in the relationship? They always want to know. They want to know about your job and your personal life. You have big personal life news.
I do. Yeah, I got engaged recently.
He got engaged! Paolo, congratulations.
Thank you.
So this is the first Thanksgiving as an engaged.
That's true. That's
an
true.
intended.
The first Thanksgiving and many more things.
Many more things. I know. Normally you drive home to see your mom in Atlanta.
Yeah.
This year you're not doing that. You got to work.
Yeah, this year I got to work because Thanksgiving is a big holiday for food writers. Yeah. But you know, the one thing that Paolo and I love doing is cooking. So it's the one day where we barely even talk, like the whole day.
Because you're eating.
Because we're cooking.
Because you're cooking
and
and
like
eating.
Enjoying it, and we like divide and conquer. It's sort of our holiday.
I love it. So that's why we did this menu. We divided and conquered. We have our main. We did one of our sides, a nice starchy potato with cheese. Yeah. And you brought a green bean casserole. Scan the QR code for your recipe. Here's the deal. I know everyone has their green bean casserole, and they're like, my aunt, blah, blah, did it and blah, blah.
It normally involves a can.
It normally involves a can, and that's cool if you team can, but this is a little different.
Yeah.
So take us through this recipe. What's the history of it?
So, hey, nothing wrong with the canned green bean.
No, not
That's
at all.
actually the history of it. You know, it was a home economist, Dorcas Riley, who invented it. I was trying to replicate that nostalgic can flavor, and the way I did it was by taking frozen green beans and really boiling it down in a stock. And what you end up with is this really flavorful green bean
So
liquid.
what you have here is you have chicken broth.
Yeah.
You use about a pound of green beans.
A pound of green beans.
Okay.
Frozen.
You use frozen.
Because you can't find fresh, in November.
It's true.
And that's where they say you can the
tough.
freshest green beans or freshest vegetables often are frozen.
Yeah.
So that's a good tip to have
They're
there.
frozen right at their peak.
You use celery salt.
Celery salt is my little trick. It makes the whole house smell like Thanksgiving.
So we got cinnamon and celery. Your house is a winner. So
Okay.
you're simmering this over a
low heat, and you're doing it for a long time. You're making it maybe for 40 minutes. But the thing is, while that goes, we're going to make a white sauce.
Okay, let's go for it.
I would say that all this work is really for that sauce. And nothing wrong with cream mushroom soup, which is everyone knows that is the green bean
We don't
casserole.
shame cook around here. It's an all-inclusive part.
But a homemade bechamel takes 10 minutes.
Oh.
And the thing is, it's this base. I mean, you know what a bechamel is, but
Yep.
how would you describe a bechamel, actually?
It's a cream sauce.
So you're making your cream sauce.
Versus a velouté that is made with stock.
Right.
So,
So it starts with butter and flour.
Okay.
And it's a roux.
It's a roux.
We got some cooks here. And it's not hard.
Yes. So you're going to whisk in?
Yeah, we're just whisking it in, and you're just cooking this down. But my little trick is, when you add cold cream to it.
I got some cold cream.
2 cups of cream. This is Thanksgiving, after all.
Yep.
Again,
not low
we're
fat.
not butter shaming, we're not cream shaming. It is Thanksgiving.
We're actually loading it on. The whole audience is like, yeah.
So you're taking that cream right out of the refrigerator?
I am,
cold?
yeah,
Okay.
it's good. But, and when this reduces, it's going to become that really thick consistency. And this is actually how mac and cheese starts.
Oh,
It starts
really?
with the roux, right?
Yep.
So yes.
This is an important base for everyone to learn. And season your roux. You need some salt.
See, we're Team Season. That's the Atlanta.
I know. We need a little seasoning.
We
I'm
need a
gonna
little
reach
season-
over here.
Go ahead.
And grab some pepper as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I love the black
And you're
pepper.
going to reduce the heat on this for about 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
Okay.
And a little nutmeg as well.
Oh, fresh nutmeg, too.
All right.
I love
And
that.
do you want to pop in some of that celery salt? Half of that?
All right, little half of the
pinch-
celery
pinch,
salt
yeah.
inside.
Exactly.
Okay, a little pinch of it.
Nutmeg really brings out a lot of the comforting flavors. And celery salt is important too because it brings out that Thanksgiving flavor. But here's my trick. The reason you did this is because you're taking a ladle of this, like a good cup. It's okay if some of the green beans get in, but this flavor is concentrated vegetable umami. And
I believe it.
This is just something, I kind of learned this from Italian cooking techniques where they really do appreciate.
Use the pasta water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yeah.
And the vegetable has given so much. But here's the thing, once this cooks down,
So now you have cooked down this cream.
nice and thick.
That's
I'm
about
gonna-
10 minutes
Looks
in.
delicious.
I'm gonna grab a spoon. So
Okay.
the trick to tell if it's done is, does it coat the
Ooh.
back of a spoon?
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Pretty. Yeah. That's
Love it.
perfect.
I love it. All
So
right.
next,
Yep.
I'm gonna just add the green beans directly to this now.
Oh, you're gonna add
But
directly,
I
okay.
do want to make sure it's seasoned well, so I'm gonna add a little more salt.
That's the tip.
Three-finger
we
pinch.
taste as we go.
Yeah, because
Yes.
Because a lot of people like to just follow the recipe and they don't want to taste. And that was a part of what held me back in becoming confident. One of the
Yep.
big lessons
Yeah.
that Lish really drilled
Yeah.
into me. She was like, you've got to taste it as
you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to strain those?
I
add
am
them
happy
directly?
to, yes.
So now
I love
And they're nice
that.
and silky and soft,
they're
which
soft,
I love from
and they're gonna melt in
fresh
and add
veg.
even more flavor. But the thing is, you have these half of the beans are really like cooked down and lovely and flavorful. But then you want a little bit of freshness. So these are just regular frozen
I love
green beans.
that tip.
Yeah. And for color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the bright green color,
Okay.
right?
I have to be honest, I was a
Exactly.
little worried because I was watching the green beans and I don't like mushy green beans.
Yeah. No.
And so I was a little bit worried there. I love this tip. So you add frozen in so you get that texture.
Exactly. This is my
Ooh,
mom's.
you saved me. I'm like,
Little both.
all right.
So you get the flavor of the the canned style, but then you get the look and the freshness and the crunch of
Nice.
like everything.
Nice.
Okay.
So I'm actually gonna add more.
You're gonna add
And
more?
You want it to be nice and thick because this is actually not gonna bake for that long in the oven. But what I love about this recipe is you can just put this directly in the oven. And why not like save some dishes?
Oh, I love that.
yeah, and I like
absolutely.
serving it like this. It's
My
real-
family will appreciate it because I don't wash dishes. I cook, I don't wash dishes.
I don't either.
So you top it with the traditional crispy.
Yeah, this is my little thing. You kind of can't improve on these.
Yeah, I know,
So
yeah.
just use them. They rhyme with wrenches, fried onions. But my point is that these are so delicious.
Just top it
They
with
are.
fried onions.
And just like, I really like to pile
You're
it
going
on.
to put
Yes,
that
yeah.
in your oven.
Yeah.
How long are we baking?
Looks great.
10 minutes.
10 minutes
That's it.
in the oven.
Looks great.
And here is our finished green bean casserole steeped in history.
I mean, come on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. And don't
Why, thank you.
worry.
Here, we're
the
just going in.
recipe,
We're
we're
going
going
in.
in. The recipe, QR code, also on our website. Shout out to Eric Kim for bringing a little green. Oh, this crunch, it's all